Hello traders, welcome to another exciting video on Trading Kennel. In this video, we're going to be looking at our prop firm accounts, and I apologize for not making any video last week, guys. I haven't been feeling well, so I was unavailable to make any videos, but we're back. And actually, that's one of the importance of trading with forex robots, right? Even though you're not well or you're well, your forex robots will be trading for you. So we're going to be looking at our prop firm accounts. If you remember, we started trading these accounts earlier this year, and I told you guys we're going to be trading with the alpha robots this year on the prop firm accounts. And we recently passed the prop firm accounts, and we started trading the funded account live as well. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at the alpha gold and the alpha robots. I've not been able to make any video on the alpha gold, and recently also had an update on the alpha forex robot as well. So make sure to watch this video to the end so that you're going to get a full detailed explanation on the two forex robots. All right, another quick update: we are now up about 87.66% on our reversal trading strategy. This is a trading strategy that I'm currently trading with on my live account. So if you want to trade using the exact strategy that I trade, you can reach out to me via my WhatsApp business line, and I'm going to help you install the forex robots. Okay, we also have something on Trading Kennel now called partnerships, and all you need to do is to click on tradingkennel.com/partnerships and sign up to any of these brokers here. And once you do, you're going to be getting serious discounts from us when purchasing forex robots. Okay, you can even also download some of our forex robots for free, right? So head over to tradingkennel.com/partnerships, sign up to any of these brokers, or you send an email to your broker telling them that you want to be under this partner ID. And once you do and you fund a live account and start trading with our forex robots, you're going to be getting serious discounts on Trading Kennel and the alpha robots. They're both available on Trading Kennel for $249 only. But here's what I'm going to do, guys. If you were to purchase the alpha gold, you're also going to get the alpha robot for free. And if you purchase the alpha robot, you're going to get the alpha gold for free as well. I'm going to be adding the link to these two forex robots in the description below, so you can click on it and check out. And once you download any of these robots, you are going to get the other one for free, so you can start trading on a prop firm account the same way I am trading. All right, so we started trading with a combination of the both robots. We are going to first look at the current performance in total, the lot size we're using, and everything before we go and look at the individual performance of these forex robots and how they trade. Okay, so we started trading from the 22nd of 4th, and up to date we're up about 217.83 USD. So I proposed to request for withdrawal, which I did, and apparently the payout was rejected. So I got a notification for the prop firm that apparently there's a rule whereby my largest profit has to be 40% less than my total profit. Okay, so you can see my largest profit here was 370 USD, and my total profit here is 217 USD. So apparently now, before we can make a withdrawal, we need to have at least $925 in total profits. Okay, which is fine. Hopefully in the next few weeks you're going to make up to $917. So we initially started trading with a constant lot size of 0.1 on the alpha gold, but as you can see, I've currently reduced that now to 0.05. As you can see here, so 0.05, I've reduced that to 0.05. And we also started trading with a constant lot size of 0.02 on the alpha forex robot here, but I also increased that to 0.03 as well. Okay, so let's proceed to look at the individual performance of this forex robot so far. So I'm just going to expand this here, and I'm going to close out of this here. Okay, so I'm just going to close this here so we can go back a bit here. So let's look at the trades that we had for the alpha gold. So this was the first trade, which is the loss that you saw of 1% here. This was the first trade, and this was the second trade. So we had a trade here, buy trade here, and it actually went in that direction, but it came back here, and I manually closed out this trade. I think we had the news the next day, so I manually closed out of this trade here. So this trade is actually supposed to be in a loss, but we actually closed in a profit of, I think, about $19 or so. And then we had this trade. This was a $370 win here, right? And then I reduced the constant lot size, and we have a trade now. So this is a buy trade. We're initially up about $200 on this trade, but we had a very bearish candle at the open of the day, and this is where we currently are right now. So the Alpha Gold is a very unique robot, and it trades a very simple strategy. It opens only buy strategies on gold, and the strategy is a breakout strategy. It only trades on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so on these days, if there is a possibility of an uptrend, it's going to open a trade in the direction, right? And it's going to set a stop loss here, but it's not going to have a take profit, okay? And it's going to automatically close that trade the next day. Okay, so that's basically how the Alpha Gold works. And so far, you can see that we used it to pass our phase 1 account. So let's just go over the back test. Let's look at what the Alpha robot looks like. So this is on my MT5 here, and this is what the performance of the Alpha Gold looks like from 2023 down to 2025. So like I said, it only trades on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. Okay, those are the only days when it trades, and you can see the performance so far. Let's look at the backtest performance here. Currently trading with a constant lot size of 0.1. okay, so not 0.05 as seen on our prop firm account. We're currently trading with 0.1, and our largest profit trade here was $950. Our largest losing trade here was $250. Now remember, this is on backtest, and we're currently dealing with open prices. Even though we are dealing with ticks, your loss might be slightly larger than this value here. So don't just go ahead and take this value for what it is. Our largest losing trade might have been, so let's say $255 or $270, okay? Because sometimes there are slippages, and sometimes the commissions might be higher than actually what we have on our MT5. Okay, so our average profit share also was $151, right? And our average losing trade was about $79. This is using a constant lot size of 0.1. This is an average, right? And this average consists of values from 2023 down to 2025, right? Now the price of gold in 2023, right, compared to the price of gold now are very different, right? It has literally doubled. So the average profit per trade now and the average loss per trade now would be significantly higher. Okay, we're going to look at this when we are actually looking at the backtest trades. Okay, so our maximum consecutive wins has been 8. So we had 8 consecutive winning trades, and our maximum consecutive losses here was 5. Our average consecutive wins are 3, and our average consecutive losses are 2. For those of you that deal with statistics and probability like I do, we can actually use these values to our favor. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the back test of the trades right now. Okay, so you can see the trades here. Now this trade closed here because it was actually the end of the day. Okay, actually this trade was supposed to continue till the current date. Now you can see this trade closed here for 355 USD here, and this was the losing trade here that we're supposed to have. But if you remember, I closed the trade here, so this was a losing trade of 174. If we're to go backwards, let me just minimize this. If we're to go backwards, you can see a profit trade here. This was a profit of about 814 USD. This was also a profit of about 955 USD. Right, so you can see the trade here. You can see that the average winning per trade is actually way higher now that gold is at 3,400 compared to when it was when gold was around 1,000. Okay, so this is a very beautiful trading strategy, and hopefully we can make a lot of money using this trading strategy. Like I said, I've attached the link in the description. For those of you who want to purchase this forex robot, you can go ahead and purchase it. All right, so let's look at the next forex robot on our list, which is the Alpha Zero forex robot for BTCUSD. Now this forex robot has been nothing short of amazing, even from when we started using it to trade on the phase 1. It has been nothing short of amazing. If I should click on view, let's look at the performance of these forex robots. So actually on a live account, we haven't made a loss with this forex robot so far, although the profit has been, you know, very tiny relative to what we are making on the Alpha Gold, which is one of the reasons why I kind of raised the lot size to 0.03 here, and reduce the alpha go to 0.05. Okay, but we haven't actually made a loss. The primary strategy of the alpha robot remains the same, but we've actually done an update on this. If you remember, the alpha forex robots for BTCUSD was designed on the Twilight Hammer strategy. And the Twilight Hammer strategy is pretty simple, right? And it's based on the fact that whenever we have candle patterns like this occur, there is a 65% probability that the next candle would be a bullish candle. Okay, but what we've also discovered based on the Twilight Hammer strategy is that these candles often appear at points of reversals, right? So if you look at this point here, this candle appeared at a point of reversal here, right? And what happened after this candle appeared? We had an upwards move here. I hope that makes sense, right? If I should hold over to the next section, let me just remove this here. If I head over to the next section here, you can see that this candle also appeared at the point of reversal. You can see that this candle also appeared at the point of reversal. In the past version, the expert advisor opened and closed a trade on the next candle, right? So this candle was bullish here, we make money. This candle was bullish here, we make money. This candle was bullish here, we make money, right? That's how the strategy was. But now we open a trade on the next candle and hold that trade for a specific set of candles. Now this allows us to use a lower lot size and also gain significant profits as well. All right, so that's basically how this trading strategy works. Okay, so let's head over to our back test, and I'm just going to back test this strategy using a set file here. So I'm going to head over to my load and I'm going to load the set file. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 set files here. The first set file is the martingale set file. The second is the no recovery. The third is the prop firm, and the fourth is the waiting. Now I'm going to be explaining all of these set files, but the one we are using here is this no recovery mode here. So I'm just going to click on OK, and we're going to backtest this here, and our backtest is done. So this is what the backtest looks like for BTCUSD from 2023 down to 2025, and this is where we actually started trading from. Okay, and you can see so far we are making very good profit. So I'm just going to close out of here so we can look at the individual trades. So I'm just going to go here so we can look at the individual trade. So we had a buy trade here, we closed here. We had a buy trade here, we closed here. We had a buy trade here, we closed here, right? So you can see that the facts behind this strategy actually plays out. And funny enough, you're going to think that maybe we have some sort of support or resistance or stuff like this added to this strategy, but actually that's not true. The only thing added to this strategy is the facts that we discovered, and the fact is that when candle patterns like this occur, they usually occur around points of reversals. Okay, so that's very simple, right? And that's what we've done so far. So you can see this candle appeared here, and then we had a buy position on the next candle and we closed out there. Okay, and that's what we've been having so far. Okay, so that's the idea behind the Alpha Zero Forex Robot's no recovery phase. So we're going to first of all look at the waiting phase, right? And here we have a 3% drawdown. So guys, remember, everything that we are doing on here on this strategy, we are doing it on a $25,000 account. Okay, so if you're going to be trading on a 10K account or on a 50K account or on a 100K account, you need to customize this, especially the lot size. Okay, you have to increase it proportionally to whatever suits your account. Okay, you have to also make sure that you backtest it so that you understand what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to click on start now, and this is what the performance looks like for waiting. And what this waiting means is that after a specific set of candles, right, if we are not yet profitable, the expert advisor goes into a wait, right? So we start waiting and we start checking at the close of every candle. So automatically, if our account equity goes above our account balance on any of those candles, we close that trade. But at the end of a certain candle, if we haven't yet gotten to a point where our account equity is greater than our account balance, we close that trade anyways. Okay, so the trading duration would usually in this set file be a bit longer than what you have for the no recovery. Okay, and is also a bit more profitable than what we have for the no recovery phase. So let's look at the third one here. Just going to click on load, and we are going to load the martingale phase here, right? And I'm just going to click on start, and this is what the martingale phase looks like, right? So those of you who are martingale traders, you can actually use this strategy to make a lot of money when you so this is what the martingale phase looks like. Okay, so if you want to trade this robot using the martingale technology, you can also do that here, right? And the martingale idea is this: whenever we have a trade, if we are currently in a loss, we open another trade, right? If we are currently in a loss, then we go into the martingale technology. Okay, as you can see in this case here, we had a trade here, we had a trade, this was in a loss, we had another trade, and we had another trade here, 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 and we closed all of these trades in a very good profit here. So I click on view and I click on the strategy tester. Our maximum drawdown on this martingale phase here shows to be about $2,682, right, on balance. But actually, because we are martingaling, we have to look at the maximum drawdown on equity, which comes to be about 28.93%, which is actually very okay if you're going to be trading with a forex robot like this. Okay, the minimum amount in case you're going to be martingaling this software is $25,000 here, right? Because on our inputs you can see that 0.01 here is the minimum, right? 0.01 is the minimum lot size you can trade with on Bitcoin. I don't know if there's a possibility if you can go lower on maybe other brokers, but for the broker I'm currently using, 0.01 is the minimum, right? You can't go lower than this trading on Bitcoin. And the minimum here is also $25,000, so that you get maximum drawdown of 30%. I've already done the optimization and everything already for you. Okay, so let's look at the last set file, which would be the prop firm. Now currently the set file that I'm currently using is the no recovery, because overall we've looked at the maximum drawdown. We're currently trading using those settings, right, so that eventually at the long run we make profits and we don't go into significant drawdowns. But this is for traders who maybe intend to pass prop firm accounts using the Alpha Zero Forex robot. You can use the Alpha Zero Forex robot prop firm setting, and this actually also activates the martingale. So also if your prop firm does not allow martingale, then you shouldn't use this prop firm phase to trade with it. Okay, so let me just click on start so you actually see it here. And the setting here is just very simple. So what this does is that if we go below 4.5% daily drawdown, we should immediately close all our trades, right? That is what this Alpha robot does. So these are the two forex robots that we are currently using on our account right now. On our Alpha robot here, okay, I think we just closed the Alpha robot trade. So if I click on view and I click on our toolbox here, okay, so I actually made a loss on both trades. So we are currently down to 206 USD, right, which is still around 1%, but we actually have to trade up to $925 before we can make a withdrawal on these accounts. Okay guys, so if you have any questions, please reach out to us at the Trading Kingdom support team via email at support@tradingkingdom.com, or you can visit our website and contact our live support chat. Okay, I'm also going to be attaching my WhatsApp business line in the description below so that you guys can actually reach me personally. All right, so guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.